Class 10th, chapter 3, pair of linear equation in two variables, exercise 3.1, question number 5. Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than its width is 36 meter. Find the dimension of the garden. What does it? Dimension. What do you mean by dimension? Dimension is the length and the breadth. Dimension, that is the length and the breadth of a rectangle, is a dimension. Here they do not mention any particular specific that is method. See, while solving this question we can go for the three method, that is a graphical method, elimination method and substitution method. If that doesn't mention it, we can go for the either substitution or the elimination. So the graph is not required. The graphical method is the more complicated because we have to choose the number by the ourselves. Sometimes after choosing the number it may not satisfy the equation, it may give the fraction and again we have to change the number. So it is time consuming. For that purpose, if in the question the graph it doesn't mention, then we will go either by the elimination or the substitution by the convenience of yourself. So I am going by the elimination. First, before that we have to make the equation. We call this kind of question is a word problem. Means the question is given in the word that we will convert into the equation, then only we will solve this equation. So the first question said half the perimeter of the rectangular garden. Half the perimeter of rectangular garden is how much? That is 36. From there we will get one equation, and whose length is 4 meter more than its width. The length is 4 meter more than the width. We know that always in a rectangle length is always bigger than the breadth. If the length and breadth are equal, we doesn't call it a rectangle, we call it a square. In the word it gives the rectangle, it said it's a rectangle, so always the length is greater than the width. How much more? It said a 4 more. Is okay, 4 more. Then find the equation of find the dimension of the garden. We have to find the length and the breadth of the garden. Now I am going to, since it is a linear equation of two variable, so I am taking it as a with the x. I can go with by the length and the breadth, that is L and B, that is also correct. But since it is a linear equation, we are dealing with only the x, y, so I am converting it to the x and y. So that is question number 5. First, since it is a rectangle, I am drawing the figure. So this is the length, I am taking it as x, this is breadth, I am taking it as a y. So which, since I have taken, I have to write in it. So let the length, length length v x and width of rectangle b y. So now perimeter, we know here what is given, a perimeter of the rectangle, perimeter we know it, 2 into length plus breadth. Length I have taken it as a x, breadth I have taken as a y, so it will be here. In the statement what is given, half of the perimeter equal to 36, half of the perimeter, half means divided by 2 is equal to 36 is given in the statement. So perimeter, that is what is the perimeter? 2x plus y. So 2 bracket x plus y, this is the perimeter, divided by 2, these 2 equal to 36. 2 and 2 cancel, so x plus y is equal to 36. X plus y equal to 36. This is equation number 1. First equation we get here, always you will get two equations. Second equation, what does it? Length is 4 more than the width. So this is length. Length is x equal to how much more? Length is 4 more than the width. L, that is, this is x. How much more? 4 more. 4 more than the width. So 4 more than the width. So 4 more means plus width is y. You can go by the substitution. Okay, let me go by the substitution. But I told you that I am going with the elimination, but I'll go by the substitution. We can go by anyone. Since substitution, I am now putting the value of y in equation 1. If you go by the substitution or the elimination, we will get the same answer. putting the value of x in equation 1, value of x in equation 1. What is the equation 1? X plus y equal to 36. Now instead of x it will be 4 plus y. So x will be written as 4 plus y is equal to 36. Now take the 4 that side, y equal to 36 minus 4. There is a mistake. We have to put instead of x, that is 4 plus y, this y is left again. So I made a mistake. So it will be instead of x it will be 4 plus y. This is only in place of x and this y is remaining. So plus y equal to 36. Now this y and y will give 2y equal to 36 minus 4. So 2y is equal to, if you give it with 36 it will be 32. So if it is a 32 I can cancel it, that is 16 2s are 16. So y equal to 16. We got y equal to 16. Now put the value of y in equation 2. So putting value of y in equation 2, putting value of y in equation 2. In equation 2, so it will be in equation 2, that is x plus y. So x equal to 4 plus y is how much? 16. So x equal to 20. We got the x and we got the y. So this is the length and this is the breadth. What is the dimension? The dimension is, or the length and the breadth of the rectangles are. So therefore length is equal to 20, unit is meter, only dimension it meter. So breadth, width is equal to 16 meters. See how much difference? Breadth is 4 more, length is 4 more than the breadth. So if you add the 4 to the breadth, it will be the length. So you got it, correct answer. Now this is question number 6. Next is question number 6. Question number 6, what does they say? You have to write the linear equation by yourself so that it satisfies the condition, intersecting condition, parallel condition and coincident condition. So question number 6, given the linear equation, means a1 a2 b1 b2 is given, we have to find a a1 b1 c1 is given, we have to find by ourselves a2 b2 c2 to the that a1 a2 b2 c2 will satisfy the intersecting line. For the one question, another is for the parallel, we have to choose another. For the coincident, we have to choose another a2 b2 c2. So given the linear equation, that is 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0, write another linear equation in two variables such that the geometrical representation of the pair of form is intersecting line, parallel line and coincident line. First, the equation is given, that is 2x. The a1 a2 and b1 a1 a2 c1 will be same for each and every three equation. There are three equation is given, that is Roman 1, Roman number 2, Roman number 2, 1 2 3, or for all of this the a1 b1 c1 will be same. Only we have to find the a2 b2 c2. While considering a2 b2 c2, you have to consider in a such way that in the Roman number 1 it have to satisfy the intersecting condition. So this is question number 6. What is the given? That is 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0. So compare with again a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. So from here a1 is how much? 2, b1 is how much? 3 and c1 is how much? Minus 8. First intersecting lines. What is the condition? That is a1 by a2 does not equal to b1 by b2. Choose the number in a such way that if you take the number that these two, after cancelling these two number is not same. So I can take any number. So I am taking here 3x I am taking B2 as a 3 and A2 as a 3 and B2 as a, because I know, see, this is 2 and 3 is given. What number, if I put it here 1, there is also, okay, I'm not giving, okay, I'm giving it here 3 and I'm giving it here 2. So these are unequal. So it will be 3x plus 2y plus, for the C2 I am taking any number, that is C2, I am taking a 5 equal to 0. This is equation 1. Another equation for the 2, that is parallel. All A1 and A2 and B1 and B2 will be equal and C1 and C2 will not equal. So parallel line. The what is condition? A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 does not equal to C1 by C2. Choose a number in a such way that these two will be equal and this is not equal. So if I take, we have this is here 2 and we have this is here 3. If I take it here, after the result, let's take after the result it comes the, let me take 4, it will give half. If I take 6, it will give half. Does not equal to, here is we have the minus 8. If we get the minus 8, if I give 5, okay, done. So it will be 4x plus 6y plus 5 equal to 0. Now 3 coincident, that is A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. A1 we have, that is 2, A2 we have 3, C2 we have minus 8. Double of it every number, so it will be 4, it will be 6, it will be minus 16. So it will give all are equal. So it will be 4x plus 6y minus 16 equal to 0.